everyone, welcome back to Digital Talks. I'm Azul and today we are diving into something we all use sometimes without even realizing how much it changed your life, e-money. Whether it's buying coffee, ordering food, or splitting the bill after hanging out with friends, everything is going digital. But here's one thing that we need to think. Is e-money really a blessing? Or is it quickly becoming a burden? Today, we'll be discussing this topic with two other guests. I have got Scanlon and Vicky here
Hello.
with me today to unpack it all. What's up, guys?
Hello guys.
Hey, hey, I'm really excited about this one. E-wallets have basically replaced my real wallets. I can survive an entire week without touching a single bit.
Okay, that's right. It's kind of wild how normal it's become. A few years ago, people thought cashless payment were just trend, but almost everyone has used cashless payment once. In fact, according Bank Indonesia, by 2024, over 90% of small daily transactions in the big cities are already done through simple things, especially quick response Indonesia or QRIS.
That's insane. I remember when QR codes were just 4 minutes during the COVID 19 pandemic, and now they are everywhere. So let's start simple. What do you guys think makes e-money so appealing?
To be honest, I actually like cashless payments more because it's more convenient. You can just pay in seconds, anytime, and just anywhere. Also, you don't have to worry about your cash. You don't need to find change and no more "I'll pay you later" situation.
Exactly. And it's not just about how fast you can do transaction. It also accessibility in money helps people who used to be left traditional banking. According to the World Bank 2023 report, digital financial service help but millions of small entrepreneurs grow their business, especially in developing countries like our country, Indonesia.
That's really cool. I guess we don't realize how many shops or food start really on e-wallets now.
Yeah, it's not just like a city thing anymore. It's reaching rural areas too. Shop owners now accept digital payments, and that is huge for financial inclusion.
And it also safer. In some ways, you don't have to carry large amount of cash, and transactions are recorded automatically. In my opinion, this also make managing money is lot easier.
Alright, so that's the bright side. But I know you two, there's no way we are ending this conversation without talking about the other side of digital payment. What's the catch?
Yeah, there's nothing perfect. But do you remember that one viral post last month, where people woke up and found their e-wallets balance are just completely gone?
Oh yeah, that's one. That's one play out everywhere.
Yeah, it turns out to be a phishing scam. Customer service now message people pretending to be helping with refunds or cashback, and then they try to tricking them into giving their login access. The situation becomes so bad that Indonesia's Financial Intelligence Unit (PPATK) said that they've been blocking hundreds of e-wallets accounts linked to online gambling and fraud just this year.
Okay, that's scary. The faster transaction become, the faster scams evolve too. And since e-money is basically instant. Once your balance is gone, yeah, it's gone. You can just reverse like a traditional payment.
So the same convention that's make it great, but also makes it risky.
Exactly. I think that's why Bank Indonesia has been tightening security regulation, especially on anti-money laundering system. But there is another twist. Starting this year, the Directorate General of Taxes is expanding the automatic exchange of information, or AOI, to include e-money transaction.
Wait, so Like, our e-wallets payment now may be reported for taxes now?
Yup, that's right. The goal is to increase transparency and fairness. It means to stop people from the hiding income avoiding taxes. But of course, that raises more question about privacy. Could you think of how much of your digital spending is being tracked now?
I think that's a tough balance, and I can imagine small business owner might get confusion or even overwhelmed by all these new compliance rules.
Exactly. Like, if they're not aware, they could be caught off guard with those tax policies stand applying to them. I think that giving education on digital finance is so important nowadays.
So far, it sounds like e-money are double-edged sword because it can be super useful but also full of new challenge. Let's say someone listening right now who use e-wallets every day. What's your best advice for them?
In my opinion, just stay alert on what you're doing. Like, don't click random links that say bonus cashback or verify your account to win the grand prize. Also, always enable two-factor authentication because it can come in handy. And also, check your transaction history regularly. Your e-wallet balance might look digital, but it's still your real money. So just not the physical one.
And for small business, I think you should take your money seriously. It's not just for payment. It's to understand for your customer and manage your finances better. Keep your records, stay compliant, and learn this basic of digital security.
I agree with your opinion. It's not about avoiding money, but rather how to use it wisely. Like technology itself is not dangerous. It's how we use it that matters.
Exactly, right? We can stop the digital era, but we can learn to live smart in it.
And to be honest, I think the benefit is still outweighed of the risk along people stay informed and careful.
Well said. So to wrap it up, e-money is both a blessing and a burden. It gives you freedom, speed, and accessibility, but it also demands responsibility and awareness. We are the generation growing up right in the middle of this shift. So it's up to you to make it work for you, not against us.
Couldn't agree more there.
Yeah, same here.
Alright, that's it for today's episode of Digital Talks. If you enjoyed this, share it with that one friend who always stop upping but never checks their balance. Stay safe out there, stay smart, and think before you scan that QR. See you next time!